Well, good evening once again. Day 1411 of the Trump administration, leaving 51 days until Inauguration Day. It's been 23 days since the election was called for Joe Biden. The 46th president of the United States will indeed be sworn in during a dark and challenging time. As of today, Americans are now dying of the coronavirus at the rate of 1 per minute. So it was welcoming news today when the vaccine maker Moderna applied for federal emergency use authorization after announcing its vaccine appears to be highly effective. Yet this health crisis is deepening. Over 13.5 million Americans have now been infected. Nearly 270,000 souls are gone. November alone saw over 4 million new cases, nearly a third of all the confirmed cases in our country so far in 2020, just in 1 month's time. The problem, of course, is this. We're in the midst of a huge spike. Every new day becomes the new benchmark height of this virus, and the estimated 8 to 10 million Americans who traveled over Thanksgiving are just now returning to family and friends and workplaces if they can. And here's how Dr. Fauci sees the situation.
Yesterday was the end of the Thanksgiving travel time. If we're going to see, and I fear that we will see, a surge upon a surge based on all the travel and the congregate settings, innocent, wonderful congregate settings that you have with family and friends, that we likely will see a spike superimposed upon the already existing spike.
New York Times spoke to 24 experts about this crisis. The dean of Brown University School of Public Health told the paper, quote, "The next 3 months are going to be just horrible." Tonight, the COVID Tracking Project reports over 96,000 of our fellow citizens are hospitalized right now with the virus. 96,000 people. One doctor in El Paso warns his facility is being pushed to the brink.
We're at more than capacity. We have patients waiting for days at a time. We have in the city no open ICU beds.
One of the great mysteries of this uncontrolled pandemic is why Donald Trump, in lieu of managing or fighting the pandemic, would listen to the advice of Scott Atlas, a doctor the president saw on Fox News and appointed as his advisor on the coronavirus over actual experts like Dr. Fauci. Scott Atlas is a radiologist with zero expertise in infectious diseases, but no matter. Tonight, Scott Atlas resigned and will return to the world of reading X-rays. As for the next president, it's been a busy 24 hours. Today, Joe Biden and Kamala Harris finally started receiving the president's daily brief. They are getting their first look at the top secret intelligence as tensions are escalating in the Middle East. Iran's top nuclear scientist was assassinated, let's not forget, just this past Friday. The Iranians suspect Israel carried out the attack. There are growing concerns about possible retaliation. But don't worry, Jared Kushner is en route to the region. On the domestic front, Biden introduces his nominees for key economic posts officially tomorrow, but we know that they will include Janet Yellen to lead the Treasury Department and Neera Tanden to head up the Office of Management and Budget. Over the weekend, Biden named his communications team made up of 7 women. Jen Psaki will be the most visible. She's a veteran Democratic spokeswoman and will be the next press secretary. As the transition gains steam, 2 more states, Arizona and Wisconsin, have now rejected the Trump effort to delay certification of their results. Arizona's decision came as Trump attorney Rudy Giuliani was holding a 5-hour event, he called it a hearing, in a Phoenix hotel room to try to convince the state's Republican-run legislature to throw out the results of the election and seize control of the state's 11 electoral votes. This evening, the president phoned into the meeting in the hotel ballroom to make more baseless claims of victory.
We got 74 million and we didn't win. But I know that we won Arizona and we won Michigan and we won Georgia and we won Pennsylvania and we won Wisconsin. But what they did is they played games, and games like nobody's ever seen before. This is the first time Republicans or first time anyone has fought back.
Hey there, I'm Chris Hayes from MSNBC. Thanks for watching MSNBC on YouTube. If you want to keep up to date with the videos we're putting out, you can click subscribe just below me or click over on this list to see lots of other great videos.